just told my daughter, I'm not kidding, yesterday or the day before, who was putting one of those Q-tips in her ear. And I went, didn't you ever hear that you're not supposed to put anything in your ear that's smaller than your elbow? And she looked at me, and my husband looked at me, and they were like, what? I was like, you never heard that before? The point is, you're not supposed to put anything in your ear, especially those little double-ended things.
The swabs.
Cotton swabs.
Yeah.
So what we have here from BeBird, and Andy Page is bringing, it's a visual earwax remover.
Yes.
So you see what's happening because there's a camera on it. We're gonna walk you through it in just a moment, but I wanna let you know this is an expiring price. The sale price goes away at the end of the day. For $11, you get the whole kit, and then you at home get to view and clean your ear canal safely. V84695 is your item number. Andy brings us these great self-care products, which when you can't hear or you just feel like that wax in your ear, you want to get it out, but how do you do that safely?
Well, actually, 25 million Americans actually suffer from impacted earwax, and 12 million of those will have to go to the doctor just this year alone to have it professionally removed. And hearing loss is something that you don't even realize, but we're using earbuds all the time. We're using the cotton swabs.
That's a good point.
And we continue to push that wax further and further into our ears, but we don't recognize that, you know, your inner ear and ear health, it causes dizziness. It really affects your steadiness. So we're talking about elderly, we're talking about our children. This is innovative. You can clean your ears with confidence, and it's really fun.
It is really fun. Okay, so do we have like a video that we can watch on this while we
connect? So what we're basically going to do is, you know, what you're getting this incredible otoscope. So the otoscope is HD. It's incredible high definition quality, and it also has a very bright LED cool light on it. So the otoscope is actually what we're going to insert into our ears. We're going to clean our ears, but we also have a QVC exclusive. You're getting the extra spoons. So there's a beautiful collection of spoons. You also get an ear canal sheath, as well as a tongue depressor and a USB cable to keep it all together. So that's what you're actually bringing home. But connecting it could not be more simple. It just takes a couple of minutes. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to download the BeBird app, and it works with any smartphone. So whether it's an Android or an Apple, it's going to work, and it looks just like this. Okay. And then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to connect the BeBird to the internet. Okay. So we're going to use Wi-Fi and not Bluetooth, because you get a stronger connection with Wi-Fi. So we're going to go here. I'm going to hit Wi-Fi. I'm going to hold this down for just a couple of seconds. It's going to start to blink, and then it will pop up. The BeBird will pop up. It's blinking, and the BeBird's going to pop up, and then we're going to connect to Wi-Fi. There it is. Okay, so we're going to connect to Wi-Fi, and then once it's connected, which only takes a couple of seconds, there we go. Then we go to back. And there we go. Now then, we have liftoff. I want to show you how this magnifies. So I'm showing you, you can see it magnifies incredibly, right? So this is super tiny print, but the proof is in the pudding, right? So we're going to go in, I'm going to take you into my ear, America. So I'm going to go into my ear canal and actually show you how clean.
So
Look
this
at that
is
ear canal.
live
ear
right
canal.
now.
But you can see I've got a little wax there, so I can scrape, and then I've got a little tissue here. And think about all of the people in your life that we can solve this problem for our children. We can solve this problem for seniors. Seniors, you know, have hearing loss. It's the #1 leading cause of hearing loss. And this is a way for us to make sure that we have good hygiene, good hearing hygiene for our children, for, like I said, all of the elderly that we care for. But the great thing is we have some angled spoons here, and these angled spoons allow you to go into the ear canal.
And they're malleable, right? So they
That's
kind
exactly
of,
right. So they're elastic, so they go in, they actually take everything out. You never have to go to the doctor again for this problem. And you've got that crystal clear, I'm gonna show you once more, you've got that crystal clear camera, which is absolutely amazing. And just think about, you know, good hearing health is actually, it leads to stability, it helps with dizziness, it's going to reduce ear infections, it's going to take care of all of those problems, especially with
Right.
children. Children have ear infections all the time.
I know. Even if you're just gonna look in there to see, use the light and use the camera to be able to see if it is swollen, if it is red.
That's
I
right.
read one of the reviews and they said I've used it to check up my own nose,
Yes.
my mouth, and even my dog had something in her ear
right.
and I was able to see it. So even think about that.
And the other thing that you can do is you can take a screenshot. So because we're using this on a device, right? So I've got an iPad here, but of course this works on your phone. You can take a screenshot and then send it to your doctor. Perhaps you're using, a medical service that allows you to do it on the internet. You can send all of that information to your doctor, which I think is genius.
So if this saves you, one, making a doctor's
Yeah.
appointment, driving there, getting there, and how much it costs, it would be worth it for that one time. But think about how often you'll use this. Do you know how, I mean, I guess it depends on the person, but how long does it take for it to build up?
Well, actually, over time, it's a problem that most of us don't even realize we have.
Right.
And you just continue to push the wax further and further into your ear until you start to recognize that you're not hearing well, but earwax is actually the #1 leading cause of hearing loss in America. So it's just a problem that we're not aware of.
That we're
but
not addressing,
This
yeah.
is a way to solve it. And again, it's a little fun. It's a little techie. All of my kids absolutely love it.
Oh, I bet.
Because you can see everything. But I do love that you have a tongue depressor. You can actually use this otoscope to look in your mouth, like you said.
So
your
that's
ears.
what, can you walk us through everything that we
Yes,
get
of
here?
course, what you're getting the amazing otoscope, which again is high definition, so the camera is incredible, as we saw. And again, it has a cool LED light on it. You get the tongue depressor. This is an ear canal sheath, and then you get the QVC exclusive collection of all of those elastic ear spoons, so that you can clean and everyone in your family can have their own.
So can you reuse them?
Yes, of
But you
course.
just make sure that everybody has
Yes.
their own
Yes,
for
you
sanitary
just wipe it,
purpose.
you sanitize it, of course. And then, like you mentioned, your pets. So you also want to make sure that, Fido has his own.
That's right, exactly. Well, here's everything that you're getting today. It is an expiring price, so if you'd like to try this out, the price does go up at the end of the day. You have 30 days to return it if you don't end up loving it. So it's an $11 easy pay. Let's get it home, try it out. The spring cleaning also includes the earwax.
Of course.
I mean, right? Spring cleaning includes the ears. V84695 is your item number. Thank you so much, Andy.
Thank you so much.
All right. Sarah Cautalesi is going to be here in a little bit. She is going